we're talking about, but at this point, we are ready to introduce our surprise guest, a proud representative slash ambassador of Dr. Shiba. Phil, do you want to take us on?
Very, very happy to have you here. Let's please welcome Miss Liza Soberano on stage.
Palakpakan naman po dyan for the one and only Miss Liza Soberano! Good afternoon, Liza. Please come up and join us. Ayan, 2 seconds in and you're already covered in fur. Thank you, thank you. Can we please get a mic for Miss Liza as well? Looking very, very fresh. Can I just say before anything else, have you guys seen Liza's video of her preparing that gourmet meal for her dog? That was intense. You put all of us to shame, but welcome back to Manila.
Thank you so much. I actually just got back like a week ago. Oh, sorry. Hello? Hello. Okay, there. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me today. Thank you, Dr. Shiba, for bringing me here. And nice to meet you. Yeah, I just got back actually to Manila a week ago, I think, and my ultimate mission really is to bring back Dr. Shiba for Yuna, because I can't get it anywhere there, and she's such a picky eater, so it's really hard to feed her, and I can't feed her anything there. Like,
oh my gosh.
I'm not even lying. Like, I wish this was a joke, but she's such a diva.
And we were just talking about this, how it's so challenging to have picky eaters as pets. Who has a dog here na sobrang picky? Meron bang picky eaters? Because Phil's got a retriever and they basically eat everything, even rocks, you know? And Tim's dog as well eats everything. You said was really picky.
She's
so
picky.
Prior to you discovering Kind Kibble or being able to try Kind Kibble, what did you have to do in order to satisfy your needs?
Well, with Yuna, honestly, I started using Dr. Shiba even before they got me as their endorser. So it was actually like very serendipitous because I was looking for a treat to give her. Like I said, she's a picky eater. So at the time, she would only eat like meat, like cooked meat. And then, of course, that gets expensive to give as a treat over time. So I was trying to find like a substitute for that. And then I chanced upon Dr. Shiba actually because my brother's girlfriend was working with Dr. Shiba, so I was like, can I try that? And then I started giving it to Yuna, and she loved it because it tastes like meat.
Does she have her favorites?
She has her favorite. Her favorite is any of the salmon flavor ones. Like, I don't know, I can't tell if she likes like Happy Tummy versus like all the other ones, but she loves anything salmon flavored.
It's always the expensive ingredients that the picky dogs want, right?
Yes.
It's always like, give me some of that salmon.
It's like she knows how much things cost.
And what kind of changes did you observe after giving her some of these supplements? Because aside from being yummy treats, they actually do have a lot of benefits for the health, right, of your pets. So did you see any changes in the fur, notice anything?
The first thing I noticed immediately, so Yuna had a habit of like throwing up when she would get too excited.
Oh.
Yeah, like she would get excited about things and then she would vomit. And then after I started giving her Happy Tummy, I think her stomach was able to settle a little bit more. And then when I started giving her silky fur, that's when I noticed her hair was growing longer. I think because she's a Samoyed, but she's raised in like a humid, hot country, her fur wouldn't grow as much. So when I started giving her silky fur, that's when it started growing a lot longer.
How old is Yuna now?
She's 5.
She's 5 years old, and Samoyeds pa naman, no, ang hirap kasi they're so white. So you have to maintain the quality of the fur. And you can tell right away.
Yes.
Like you can judge a white-colored dog right away. It's like if they're healthy or not because their fur starts
so
darkening,
obvious.
the tear stains, you're like, need some Dr. Shiba.
Yeah.
That's so cute, and now you transitioned into giving her this kibble. I hear that you were also the inspiration behind Phil and Tim coming up with Kind Kibble. Tell us a little bit more about that, Phil.
So I think it worked in 1 second. Okay, sorry. I think quite a few people, including Liza, asked us eventually if we had thought about food, right? I mean, when we started, as I told you earlier, we really were focused on treats. And we were always like, we're going to stick to treats for now. But then eventually, the questions kept coming. And yeah, I think just by demand, that was a little bit also what caused us into looking into daily food. And then, yeah, of course, once we started working on daily food, we told Liza about it. We shared the designs, obviously, since her face is obviously on the product. And then yeah, that's kind of how we try to work in general. When we have ideas, we bounce them around. And thank you so much.
Would you look at that? Fur parents working together for a better life for their fur babies. So what does Yuna's diet look like now?
So I like to give her a mix of kibble and home cooked meals. Honestly, you don't need to give her your dog's home cooked meals, but that's like my love language. I love preparing food for the people that I love. So I love preparing food even for Yuna. But obviously, like, I'm not as educated when it comes to the diet. As much as I do my own research and everything, I just feel like she's not getting all the proper nutrition that she needs from the meals that I cook. So I always like to mix half kibble and half homemade food. I've been experimenting with raw food because I heard that it's good for dogs. I tried giving her like gizzards, hearts, and everything. She likes hearts and gizzards of the chicken, but she doesn't like duck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very particular. And
Yes.
it looks like you're giving her a variety of things too, which I
Yes.
always advocate for. I think with human diet too, it's always good to change things up. But I love what you said, and that's one of the most important things to keep in mind about kibble. As somebody who used to actually be very hesitant when it comes to giving my dogs kibble, is that the balance, people underestimate how difficult that can be when you're just doing it on your own, especially if you're not a vet, if you don't have any sort of pet nutrition background. So I like to treat it more like a treat. If you give them, something homemade, something gourmet, ibang level naman kasi yung kay Liza, grabe naman. Parang ang hirap i-reach, di ba? I mean, I don't even eat like that, but your dog gets the best of the best talaga. So with that said, I know everybody's kind of aching to see what it looks like, what we've been talking about. We did a quick sneak peek earlier, but we want to do another big unveiling for everybody to witness what your baby has been eating, what Phil's baby has been eating, and maybe what my dog will be trying out very soon too. We are going to need Tim to join us back here for the grand unveiling. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us count down all together now. We're going to start with 3, 2, 1, but in Japanese because it's Dr. Shiba, so why not? We say san, ni, ichi, and everybody can take a look at the brand new Kind Kibble. Okay na ba? Handa na po bang lahat? Sabay-sabay in san, ni, ichi, and presenting Kind Kibble by Dr. Shiba. There you have it, front and center. Congratulations, Dr. Shiba. Why don't we get Phil and Tim to squeeze in a little bit for a quick photo op with everybody? Snap away, make sure to tag us. It's at by Dr. Shiba and spread the word. We now officially have Kind Kibble to share to all the fur babies. It's going to be available, or might already be available in your favorite stores, so watch out for that. But for any other info, you can always check out their social media sites. Thank you.